What it do, comic bros? It's your boy Super Duper Sean, and I'm back with another video. Today we talking about the new X-Men era that's set to kick off next year in the wake of Age of Revelation. I have a article from Bleeding Cool I want to share with y'all, and then I'm gonna give my insights on what I think about it, the books that I'm excited for, and why I am excited for them. But I already feel like I've been talking too much. Let's jump into this article, and you can check for my commentary at the end of the video. Let's get it. Marvel announces Generation X-23, Rogue, X-Force, and Magic and Colossus series. Marvel Comics announces Generation X-23, Storm, Wade Wilson, Deadpool, Cyclops, Rogue, Inglorious X-Force, and Magic and Colossus. From the Marvel X-Men panel at New York Comic-Con, the announcement of new series launching out of the back of the X-Men Age of Revelation. And if you thought that the Magic series was inexplicably canceled with issue 10 despite its sales success, this may be the reason. From the same creative team of Ashley Allen and German Paletta comes Magic and Colossus, the brother-sister team. We also have a new Rogue by Erica Schultz and Luigi Zagaria in January, and a new Inglorious X-Force by Tim Seeley and Michael Sta Maria, Generation X-23 by Jody Hauser and Jacob Kamagini. For February, Storm, Earth Mightiest Mutant by Maria Ayodele and Federica Mancini. Wade Wilson, Deadpool #1 by Benjamin Percy and Jeff Shaw, and Cyclops by Alex Pagnadale and Rog Antonio in February. And it looks like the Shadows of Tomorrow branding for X-Men stories to come in 2026 after Age of Revelation will be led by Emma Frost. So I just had a chance to read Age of Revelation, and what it seemed like to me is that Revelation is basically Apocalypse reincarnated, or a version of him, and he has the power to control mutants. That's what it looks like. Like, he can, any mutant he's near, if he speaks to him, he looks at him, he has the power to send them to attack other mutants, and that's what he's doing. He's weaponizing the X-Men versus the X-Men. In his latest issue, he's got Wolverine actually weaponized, and Wolverine is hunting down the other X-Men. So I think that is a cool concept. Jet McKay's X-Men has been magnificent. I have enjoyed almost every issue, with my favorite issue probably being the Alpha Flight issue, or the issue where they all have this big raid on Grey Malakin, Cable's starship. So the J. McKay era has been pretty dope, and that's not a surprise. I mean, he's killed it. He's been killing it on Moon Knight for a few years, right? He killed it on Black Cat. He killed it. I mean, he destroyed it on Doctor Strange. So everything Jet McKay has touched has really been gold. The dude really has the Midas touch. He really does have the Midas touch. Now, with the Jet McKay series from the Ashes, the X-Men, also Gail Simone spun a series out of that, and I also read her series as well, and it was good for about the first 11 to 12 issues, but I kind of lost interest. They started to focus on newer X-Men characters and not the ones that we know and love. So once you start getting away from my Gambit, once you start getting away from my Rogue, my Jubilee, my Wolverine, and you bring in all these new guys in that I have no type of bond with. I didn't see them on Saturday morning cartoons. I didn't have their Marvel Flair cards. I have no connection. I never had their action figures, it's gonna be hard to keep my attention. And that's where Gail Simone went wrong for me in her run, is she started to focus on these newer batch of X-Men. And I'm like, why do you need these guys? Like, you got top tier X-Men royalty on your team. You got Rogue, you got Wolverine, you got Gambit. And we want to talk about these new people? Like, nah, man. So it didn't feel familiar to me, so I kind of left that series alone. Jet McKay was sticking to the usual suspects, and I loved his series. Also, we got to talk about Ashley Allens. Now, I'm happy that she's doing a Magic and a Colossus series. I have been waiting for a Colossus series for a while. He is my favorite X-Men. Yes, he is number one for me. And I love what she was doing with Magic. The Magic series was one of my favorite ongoings that I have been reading. After issue 10, I was like, yo, where is it at? Where is this Magic series? I thought it was just canceled and it was over, but I'm happy to know that they are doing a Magic and Colossus series. I cannot wait for this Magic and Colossus series. This is probably the series that I'm most excited for out of all these new X-Men books. Benjamin Percy's Deadpool. Yo, anything that Ben Percy writes, you know I gotta read it. I love his Red Hulk. That was amazing. I love his Deadpool and Wolverine. Everything this dude's been writing has just been heat. Just been heat. His Helverine, what? Ben Percy is the money man for sure, and he's such a great guy. When I met him, I was like, bro, how do you write all this content? Like, how are you writing 4 or 5 books at one time? And he just was humble. He just says he just simply loves to do it. He's always working, but it doesn't feel like work because he's so enamored with these characters that he's just always having fun when he is creating. That's why all his series have just been hits. I mean, I feel like he has not put out a bad series yet. It all started with that Wolverine series. That's when he really started to take his game to a new level, and everything after that Wolverine series have just been fire. So you know, I really don't read Deadpool books like that because he's just not my type of hero. I love the movies and stuff like that, but don't get me wrong, but I'm a more like serious type, supernatural type, you know, reader. Those are the type of stuff that I like, you know what I mean? And Deadpool's straight comedy. He's just not my type of hero to read about in a solo title, but Ben Percy's writing it, and I just love the way he tells stories. Not familiar with Erica Schultz's work, so I'm not really gonna comment on that too much. Jodie Hauser is writing Generation X-23. I am familiar with her because she does write the Stranger Things comic series. And guess what? The Stranger Things comic series are dope. I love them, so I am going to check this out. I'm a big Stranger Things guy, so hey man, I will be checking this out. Let's see if she can take some of the magic that she brings to the Stranger Things and bring it to the X-Men. Let's see if she could do it. I mean, I think she could. So Jodie Hauser, I will be checking that out. Storm getting another series, Earth Mightiest Mutant. Now, the Storm series, the one right before this one, superb. That Storm series was excellent, and I kind of got onto it late because I did not recognize the creative team. I did not recognize it, so you know, it didn't look familiar to me. So I was kind of like, I'm straight. Like I'm straight on that. I'm good. Got recommended by somebody that I trust, and I read the Storm series, and I was like, yo, she can write, she can tell stories. I'm loving this Storm series, so I am excited for installment 2. Yo, it is going down. Love to see Storm getting to continue ongoing. She's such a popular character, such a big part of the X-Men. So anytime we can get some ongoing Storm series, it's nothing to complain about. Believe it. Next, we got the new Inglorious X-Force by Tim Seeley. Tim Seeley is no stranger to the comic book industry. He has done countless works. Most notably, we know he has his own hack and slash series, and he's done some Nightwing, he's done some Batman, so he's wrote a lot of comics. He is what you call a comic OG, and now he's doing an X-Force series. I am excited for it. I will check it out because it's X-Force. I mean, come on, man. Who's not gonna read X-Force? I will say this just to be a little bit honest. Tim Seeley's latest work has been a little bit underwhelming for me, but I will give it a read. So the new era of X-Men, yes, I am excited for it. As long as they keep Jed McKay on the main book, I think they will be okay. But what do you guys think about the new X-Men books coming out 2026? Are y'all excited for it, or could you care less? I know a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, feel like X-Men has been a little bit underwhelming. I mean, the Krakoa era just didn't end right. I loved the Krakoa era, don't get me wrong. I loved it. But that ending, I mean, the X-Men literally lost the war. Like, I mean, they didn't even win. I mean, come on, man. Like, but anyways, the Cyclops series by Alex Packnadell. The Cyclops series by Alex Packnadell. Now, this just says it's an issue 1, so is it going to be a Cyclops ongoing series? I have been waiting for a Cyclops ongoing series, but with this creative team, Alex Packnadell, I think I've read like some of his giant size X-Men's, and it just didn't pull me in. I know I read, what else did he write? The Sentinels miniseries. That is what I read by him. I was trying to think, what was I reading by him? And it was the Sentinels miniseries. And yo, the Sentinels miniseries was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Those first few issues was dope. It kind of tapered off a little at the end, but I'm not gonna hold it too much against them. The series did start off with a bang. The first 3 issues was amazing. I think it was the last 2 that they weren't bad, but they was just okay. But I do remember having fun reading it because it was a different take on the Sentinels. So he's writing the Cyclops series. I will be giving that a chance based off his work on the Sentinels. Now, I'm not saying he's the best writer you can have on it, but it's worth a shot. Cyclops, he has a top tier X-Men. Hopefully he can tell the story that we want to see, because I have been waiting for a Cyclops ongoing series. Like, think about it. Look how much Wolverine ongoing series we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cyclops is as popular as him. He's not as popular as him, but he's beloved. You know what I mean? You can't have the X-Men without Cyclops. So it's a damn shame that he does not have an ongoing series. He just doesn't. There's not 20 issues of a Cyclops. He might have a small mini series 1 through 5, but not no long ongoings. And it's a shame, because he's a great character, great X-Men, great leader, and I want to know more about him and this whole Summers family, man. So, yo, Alex, I hope you can kill this title and keep it going, man. Keep it going. You got the right character on your hands. You just gotta tell the stories, bring it to life, and bring the people in. I'm your boy, Super Duper Deuces.